Welcome to 10 Minutes of Wealth, the show that makes you smarter about money. Let's get into it. Episode 19, The Almanack of Naval Ravikant, A Guide to Wealth and Happiness, by Eric Jorgenson. What if building wealth and living a happy life were actually the same pursuit? In the Almanack of Naval Ravikant, Eric Jorgenson brings together the key ideas of Naval Ravikant on wealth, happiness, and decision-making. The book offers a clear philosophy. It suggests that building wealth can be learned and that happiness comes from how you think. Naval Ravikant is an entrepreneur and investor known for sharing sharp, practical insights on living well and building wealth. In this episode, we explore the core message of this book and how its ideas can help you create both wealth and peace of mind. The core idea. In the Almanack of Naval Ravikant, one idea stands out. Wealth is about owning assets that grow, not selling your time. Naval explains that real wealth gives you freedom, the ability to choose how you live and work. At the same time, he shows that happiness is a skill you practice daily. As he puts it, seek wealth, not money or status. Wealth is having assets that earn while you sleep. Before we dive into the lessons, ask yourself, are you building freedom or just staying busy? Key lesson number 1, specific knowledge builds wealth. Naval makes a clear distinction between general skills and what he calls specific knowledge. General skills can be taught. They are useful, but replaceable. Specific knowledge is different. It is built around your natural strengths, your curiosity, and what feels almost like play to you. He explains that this kind of knowledge cannot be easily trained or copied. It comes from following what genuinely interests you, even when it does not look practical at first. Over time, that interest compounds into expertise that is uniquely yours. Think about someone who blends technology with storytelling, or business with psychology. That combination becomes hard to replicate, and that is where real value is created. As Naval says, specific knowledge is found by pursuing your genuine curiosity and passion, rather than whatever's hot right now. When you lean into what feels natural to you, work becomes less forced. And over time, that is what sets you apart and builds lasting wealth. Key lesson number 2, leverage multiplies your output. One of Naval's most powerful ideas is simple. If you want to build wealth, you need leverage. Without it, you're always trading time for money, and time is limited, no matter how hard you work or how skilled you become. Leverage allows your work to scale beyond your direct effort. Naval points to several forms. Labor and capital have existed for a long time, but today, code and media have changed the game. They allow you to create something once and reach millions without ongoing effort. As he says, give society what it wants, but does not yet know how to get at scale. Think about a podcast, an app, or an online business. You put in the effort once, but the results can keep growing in the background long after the work is done. When you start using leverage, your impact increases. Not because you work more hours, but because your work keeps working for you, even when you're not. Key lesson number 3, happiness is a skill. Naval sees happiness in a very different way than most people. He explains that happiness is not something you find at the end of success. It is something you build, just like a skill. Many people believe they will be happy when they achieve more money, more status, more recognition. But Naval argues that this creates a loop. As soon as you reach one goal, the mind quickly moves to the next, and the feeling never really lasts. Instead, he suggests training your mind to be calm and present, to reduce unnecessary desires, and to become more aware of your thoughts. Because, as he says, happiness is a choice you make and a skill you develop. Think about moments when you felt truly at peace. Often, nothing external had to change. It came from how you experienced the moment. When you practice this daily, success feels different. You're no longer chasing happiness. You're bringing it with you, wherever you go. 3 questions to reflect on. Let's pause for a moment and think about how Naval's insights apply to you. 1. Where in your life are you relying on general skills, and where could you develop something truly unique? 2. How are you using leverage today, and what could keep working for you over time? And 3. Are you treating happiness as something in the future, or practicing it right now? You do not need perfect answers, just honest ones. If you like, pause this episode for a moment, think them through, or carry them with you as you go about your day. Putting it into practice. Let's look at how you can apply the ideas from this book in your daily life. First, start identifying your specific knowledge. Notice what feels natural to you, what you enjoy learning, and where you already stand out. Second, think about leverage. Ask yourself how your work could reach more people without requiring more of your time. Third, make small decisions that build freedom. Choose work, habits, and projects that move you toward more control over your time. Fourth, practice happiness daily. Take a few moments to slow down, observe your thoughts, and reduce unnecessary stress. And finally, reflect regularly. Ask yourself if your actions are moving you toward both wealth and peace of mind. Final thoughts. The Almanack of Naval Ravikant shows that wealth comes from owning what grows, using leverage, and building skills that are uniquely yours. At the same time, it reminds you that happiness is something you practice, not something you wait for. Naval's ideas are simple, but they can change how you look at work and life, and they can do the same for you. Just remember, the goal is to gain control over your time and your mind. And maybe real wealth begins the moment you choose both freedom and peace. Thank you for listening. You just got smarter about money in under 10 minutes. If this episode was valuable to you, you can support us by buying a virtual coffee via the link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.